NCERT Class 10 Chapter 12 Electricity Textbook Exercise Part 3. Question number 12. Several electric bulbs designed to be used on a 220-volt electric supply line are rated 10 watts. How many lamps can be connected in parallel with each other across the two wires of 220-volt line if the maximum allowable current is 5 amps? So we have a 220-volt electric supply line and the maximum current which is allowed through this voltage source is 5 amps, and we have n number of electric bulbs and each is rated 10 watts. So we are connecting these n number of lamps in parallel across this 220-volt voltage source. So we need to find how many such lamps can be connected so that the maximum current doesn't exceed the value of 5 amps. We know that in a parallel circuit, the voltage is going to be the same throughout. So these lamps are connected across the 220-volt electric supply line. So the voltage is going to be the 220-volt across all lamps. So we know the power rating of each lamp, that is 10 watts. So we will calculate the current drawn by each individual lamp. So the formula relating power P, voltage V and current I is power P is equal to voltage V into I. So from this we get the value of I to be I is equal to P by V. So the current drawn by each lamp would be I is equal to the power rating 10 divided by the voltage 220, which is equal to 0.045 amps. So each lamp is going to draw a current of 0.045 amps. So like this, n lamps are connected. So n into 0.045, that is the current drawn by each lamp, should be equal to 5 amps, the maximum rating. So this gives the value of n to be n is equal to 5 divided by 0.045, which is equal to 111 lamps. So 111 lamps can be connected in parallel across this 220-volt electric supply line so as not to exceed the maximum rating of 5 amps. Question number 13. A hot plate of an electric oven connected to a 220-volt line has two resistance coils A and B. So the hot plate of the oven has two coils A and B, each of 24 ohms resistance, which may be used separately, in series or in parallel. So what are the currents in the three cases? So the hot plate of the electric oven, that is the electric oven can be used in three combinations, that is with one coil at a time, or the two coils in series, or two coils in parallel. So the electric oven can be used in these three combinations. So we need to find the current in all the three cases. So first we will take if the coil is used one at a time. So when the coil is used one at a time, the total resistance will be 24 ohms. So the total current in this case is current I is equal to voltage by resistance, that is voltage is 220 volt divided by resistance 24 ohms. So this gives the current of 9.16 amps. So this electric oven draws a current of 9.16 amps when the coil is used separately. Now let us consider the second case, that is when the coils are connected in series. So when the coils are connected in series, the total resistance will be 48 ohms, that is 24 plus 24 equal to 48 ohms. So the total current through the circuit when they are connected in series is I is equal to 220 divided by total resistance 48, which gives us the value of 4.58 amps. So the oven draws a current of 4.58 amps when it is connected, when the coils are connected in series. Now the third case, when the two coils are connected in parallel. So when the two coils are connected in parallel, the total resistance will be R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2, which is equal to 12 ohms. So the total current through the circuit when the coils are connected in parallel, I is equal to 220 divided by 12, which is equal to 18.33 amps. So the oven draws a current of 18.33 amps when the coils are connected in parallel. Question number 14. Compare the power used in the 2 ohms resistor in each of the following circuits. So they have given two sets of circuits. We need to compare the power used by the 2 ohms resistor in both the cases. So the first case, that is the first circuit, is a 6 volt battery in series with 1 ohms and 2 ohms resistors. So a 6 volt battery is connected in series with two resistors of values 1 ohms and 2 ohms. So since they are connected in series, the current is going to be the same throughout. So let us calculate the current. In order to calculate the current, we need the value of total resistance. So total resistance in this case is 3 ohms. 2 plus 1, 3 ohms. And current I is equal to the voltage V, 6 volt, divided by the total resistance 3, which gives us the value of 2 amps. So this 2 amps is going to flow through the circuit throughout. Since in a series circuit, the current is same throughout. So we get the power consumed by 2 ohms resistor to be P is equal to I squared R, which is equal to 8 watts. Now let us come to the second case, that is the second circuit. A 4 volt battery is connected in parallel with 12 ohms and 2 ohms resistor. So this is our circuit. A 4 volt voltage source is connected across 2 ohms and 12 ohms resistors. So in this case, since the resistors are connected in parallel, the voltage is going to be the same. So in a series circuit, the current will be same. In a parallel circuit, the voltage will be the same. So the voltage across 2 ohms resistor is 4 volt. So we know that the equation relating power, voltage and resistance is power is equal to V squared divided by R. So we have the value of V to be 4 volts. So 4 into 4 divided by 2, we get the value of power to be 8 watts. Alternately, this can be done by calculating the current through 2 ohms also. So when we use current formula, first we need to find the total resistance. So total resistance will be 2 into 12 divided by 2 plus 12, which gives the value of total resistance to be 1.7 ohms. So the current supplied by this 4 volt source would be 4 divided by the total resistance 1.7 ohms, which gives us the value of 2.35 amps. So this current is the total current which is being supplied by this 4 volt source. We need to find the current through 2 ohms resistor. So current through 2 ohms resistor is equal to the total current into opposite resistance divided by total resistance. So we get the value of current to be 2.01 amps. Now power in 2 ohms resistor using current formula, power is equal to I squared into R, which gives us the value of power to be 8.08 watts. Question number 15. Two lamps, one rated 100 watts at 220 volt and the other 60 watts at 220 volt are connected in parallel to electric mains supply. So this is an electric mains supply, and two lamps, one rated 100 watts and the other rated 60 watts are connected in parallel across this 220 volt electric supply line. So what current is drawn from the line if the supply voltage is 220 volt? So this is the power drawn when it is operated at 220 volt. So it is the same for both the cases. So now we will calculate the current drawn by each individual lamps. So current drawn by 100 watts lamp is power 100 divided by voltage 220, which is equal to 0.45 amps. So this lamp draws a current of 0.45 amps. Now let us calculate the current drawn by the second lamp. So I2 is equal to power 60 divided by voltage 220, which is equal to 0.27 amps. So in order to get the total current, we need to add each individual currents. So total current I is equal to I1 plus I2. So we get the value of total current to be 0.72 amps. So this current is divided among these two lamps. Question number 16. Which uses more energy? A 250 watts TV set in 1 hour or a 1200 watts toaster in 10 minutes? For our convenience, I have taken both the timings in hours. So first we'll calculate the energy consumed by TV. So energy consumed by TV is equal to, energy is equal to power into time. So 250 into 1, which is equal to 250 watt hours. Next, energy consumed by toaster is equal to power rating 1200 into, it is operated for 10 minutes. So I have converted this into hours, 10 divided by 60. So we get the energy consumed to be 200 watt hours. So comparing these two values, we know that the TV consumes more energy. Question number 17. An electric heater of resistance 8 ohms draws 15 amps from the service mains for 2 hours. Calculate the rate at which heat is developed in the conductor. So we know that the formula for rate at which heat is produced is equal to I squared into R. So substituting the values, we get the rate at which heat is produced in the heater to be 1800 joules second.